Good morning, everybody. It's Adele here from Yoga Orkney, and I thought we would just do a morning flow, just something quite short, and we really want to find something just nice and easy this morning. I don't know about you guys, but when I first wake up in the morning, my body is really stiff. Yeah, it even happens to yoga teachers. So this is just something to kind of get all the joints limbered up, have a little bit of a stretch, and see what the morning and the rest of the day brings for you. Stuff that might be handy, stuff to pad out knees, head, legs. I just have all these cushions lying everywhere. You don't really need a mat, but if you have one, it's there. I just keep mine rolled out and it just reminds me to get on it every now and then. So you're going to start off by lying on your back here, with the knees bent, in a nice comfortable resting position. And you may wish to have the towel or a cushion underneath your head, it's totally up to you. And you're just going to lift and lower the hips a few times and make sure you find a nice comfortable position for the body. And you're just going to swish the right knee over to the right, just taking your time. Left knee over to the left, right knee over to the right, left knee over to the left. And then you can just notice these small changes as well of what areas of pressure your body are making with the floor. You feel this high up in your back, low in your back. Do you feel it all in the legs or in the abs? Just really gently swishing from side to side. Just really taking your time. Arms can feel a little bit heavy here, so it feels comfortable enough for you. And the next time you swish the knees over to the right, maybe you'd like to extend the left arm out, see how your back feels, just nice and gentle. Foot comes down, swish to the left. Other side, little swish, see how your hips feel. So you might just get part of the way here, and you may well need something different on one side compared to the other. Little swish, little swish. One more time to the right, one more time to the left. Good. And then both feet back down on the floor and adjust so you feel comfortable enough. You're just going to hug that right knee in and just take care here. And you're just going to push on the knee as you pull the leg back towards you, just waking up this middle area and all down the hip here. And then you're going to send that leg up towards the ceiling. Now it doesn't have to be totally straightened out. It can be a bit bent here, whatever feels reasonable to you. And you're just going to push to the toes and then the heel on. Just be gentle if you're doing this in the morning as well. Just a nice slow, flowy routine. And again. And this is not normally the time that I would just practice yoga in the morning. I do occasionally, like now. I'm normally an evening person. My body feels ready to move by then. Circles. See if you can get the toes to go as well. And then other direction. Oh. And you see how all the muscles in the legs are moving just by doing little circles there. And then foot comes down. And then you're going to lift the opposite knee and push. And you want to do this quite hard. And you want to kind of relax some of the weight on the other foot. And see if you can bring the hips a little heavier here. Push. And if you feel it in your knee, then ease off the pressure a bit. It's fine. Or you can always hold underneath, that's fine. And then from there you just straighten the leg out a little bit of a hamstring stretch. You can always drop the leg away, that's fine. You're just going to point, heel. So we stretch front of the leg, back of the leg, front of the leg, back of the leg. And I should say, you can do this sitting, you can do all of this sitting if you're expecting, or you just don't like lying on the floor. circle. Other direction. And again, you want to get those toes kind of involved as well. The furthest point away from the brain, so make sure that you get them to move. And then the foot comes down. And then here, you might want to knock the knees in and walk the feet out. This is what I find more comfortable. Or you might want to do the opposite. If you feel any popping or clicking, then just stick with this one. But it's in, up, in, out, somewhere in between. Totally fine. Good. And then you're going to bring the right knee in, maybe the left knee in, have a little rock from side to side. I quite like drawing little circles on my knees just to ease out any stiffness in the back. And it's springtime here, and now it's been doing a lot of work in the garden. So strong back muscles, or strong work in the back muscles. And then from here, you're just going to roll up, either forwards or through your side. See how you feel. I'll just turn so you can see a little bit better. You might want to sit cross legs. That might not be comfortable for you. You might want to choose something else. That's fine. You can always sit up on something. You can always prop your knees here, your thighs. And they don't have to be the same. It's quite comfortable that, because you don't really have to think too much about the joints. So do what suits you best. Now you're just going to take a little walk forward. And then a little walk back, a little stretch here, forward and back. And you want to lean forward, and we're not leading with the head here. You just want to looking for kind of broader sensations in the body, as opposed to one area feeling all the work. Back. And then you're going to come through the middle again. And we're going to lean over to the right hand side. And you might have the hand down, you might have the palm up. I quite like this stretch down here when I turn the palm up. So see how it feels for you. Press, 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 little press. And you've got a bit of rotation in the chest to work with here, so you might turn more this way or more to the front. See how your back feels. You know, maybe your shoulders. So you can reach forward. If your shoulders don't really like lifting up, that's fine. Side to side. Good. Side to side. The hands flip round now. So follow your instinct, see what feels good for you. And do a mixture, that's fine. Good. Feet come out a little bit here, and you're just going to bend the knees. And this one's quite tricky, so you might want to push down. You might want to bring the floor a little closer to your hands with a block or with a cushion. You're just going to lift the right leg up and lift the left leg up. Lift the right leg up and the left leg. And this gets into your abs. Right leg, try not to lean back too much. Left leg, and one more. Right side, and then the left side. Well done. And you might just want to take a little shake out. Right into the hip flexors, into your inner thighs, all into your abdominal muscles as well. And we're talking about the muscles here that kind of help you with your posture, rather than the big powerful movements. But we do get a little bit of a mixture as we go through this routine. So you're going to swing your legs behind you. You're going to come up onto your hands and your knees. And just make sure, quite instinctively, that your hands are somewhere comfortable. Now if you feel your wrists, you can always make fists. You can have your hands on those little cork wedges, to have some of those as well. If you have a bolster lying around, either up here on the bolster or there, I find just with my proportions that coming onto my forearms is a little bit too low down, but it might work for you. So what I find works for me is just to kind of walk the hands slightly forward and be open to moving the arms around a little bit here. So you're going to take the right leg back, left, and then in, left leg back, left. And then when I lift the leg here, what I'm thinking about is the heel, left, rather than the foot. And you want to hold on around the middle of the body a little here until the leg and the body gets the idea of what muscles want to be working. Up. So this time with the right leg, you're going to bring it forward. See the toes tap down, so it might just be this far forward. Forward, tap back and left. Left leg comes forward, tap back and left. Down, right leg, tap back. And yours may well look quite different, that's fine. Forward, tap back and left. Forward, back, left, other side. Forward, back and left. And you might want to take a little stretch here if it doesn't feel comfortable. Cat cow. Or you can always come to lying on your back and hug the knees in. And I like to move around a little now. Find all the areas that need stretched the most, or feel like they do. And then you're going to come forwards. So we're going to do those little bounces back. We've been working on this week. And then you're going to take the right leg and step it forwards. And it might look a little different for you, that's fine. You can use your hands to help you climb up, that's fine. Lift up here, you may need to hop in or out. Then you're going to bring the left arm down to the floor, up over the head, down to the floor, and up over the head. Now you might bring the arm back, wobbly wobbly, part of the work. See how you feel, how your shoulders feel. 2 more. Now we're going to climb back down. So you can come back down anyway, you might have a surface that can help you. Coming down. Good. Bouncing back. 1, 2. Now this time the left leg is the one that comes forward, and you might want to use your arm, it's up to you. Forward. Keep those back toes tucked. And you're just going to reach up and adjust that lunge, and then the right arm comes down, up, down, up. Now you don't have to tap the toes. You can tap out to the side. See how the hip feels. Down. Good, now you might want to bring the arm back. This is where it gets kind of wobbly. To the floor. And again, down. And again, down. Climbing all the way down. Knee down, knee back. And have a little rest here. You can make it nice and chilled out, seeing as this is a nice kind of chilled out flow. And we're going to do the kind of back end of a sun salutation. We're going to start from really the wrong side of the sun salutation and then come forward and finish off with a little moment. Seated. So you're going to bring your hands forward. You're going to tuck those toes underneath. All we really want to do in essence is come to standing at the back of your mat. So if there's another way you prefer to do that, that's fine. You're going to push the floor away with the hands, lift the knees off and go for a little march here. Now I quite like the way this feels, stretching from side to side. And then eventually the hands just take a wander back. See how it's opposite hand and knee. And then back. Until you end up kind of halfway standing here. You can always have your elbows here or your hands if that's what suits you. You're going to land, stand up, open through the chest, whilst touching the ceiling. Take a wander forward, arms can lift. You might want to look up, you might not, see how you feel. Hands come down. About halfway up again. If you like that step, leave it out if you don't. It's 50-50 for me. Coming down, now we're going to use that lunge again, one leg back and then the other. You can have your knees down here. Remember, you can be on your forearms also. Knees come down, pressing the body weight back. See how your shoulders feel. Then you just come to lying on your front. You might want to come down, do that little push-up. Doesn't feel so great for me in the morning, but see how you feel. Lifting the chest. And then back down. Quite a nice one here is just to put the arms on the floor. the chest. Now you can always take this kneeling as well. Down. This is probably what it would look like if you were kneeling, and that's totally fine. Down. Gently pressing all the way back. And this is kind of where we started, in the middle of our sun salutation flow. And then you're going to bring yourself back, either seated or lying, right back to the beginning. And again, you might want that padding underneath your head. Then you can take a breath, or just be aware of what's going on around you. Checking in with how your body feels. How did that feel? Was it easy? Was it challenging? What areas of your body felt a little stiffer than the rest? Or what felt easier? And you can lie here for as long as you like. Maybe set a timer. Or if you're done, you're done. So I'm just going to sit up, but feel free to stay as you are if you're going to stay for a little bit longer. And thank you all for joining this morning or whatever it is that you're doing. I hope you're all well. Thank you.